one hard lesson I want to leave out there, a little bit more on the serious tip. And this is for all our listeners who have done any competitive DJing, or maybe they're going to be doing competitive DJing. A hard lesson I learned was, it was what year did we was the year that we were doing our US DMC finals, Melo? 96?
95, 96.
95, 96. Mm-hmm. So that was a really, exciting time for us as a crew in general. But I felt like, you and I, Melo, had a really good shot. We had a really good shot at DMC USA.
We were serious, yeah.
Yeah, and US finals came, and I was really hoping to do well. I wanted to win straight up. You know what I mean? My life was working at a gas station and practicing my 6-minute routine that was coming up.
Yeah, you were invested. I remember.
That was in driving to Cerritos whenever I could afford to go see you guys and practice more. You know what I'm saying? So lo and behold, you guys know the story. DJ Swamp, shouts out to our brother Swamp. He came in and spanked us all that day, just shocked the world. And
he had a good day.
He fucking fucked it up.
Yeah.
So, I dusted myself off, and I was like, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's all good. I was a little discouraged, and here my point is I really wanted to win. I wanted to win. Didn't care about anything else but winning. But I said to myself, okay, well, a few months down the road is ITF in New York. All right. Mm-hmm. This is the first ITF. So, and this is also in conjunction, the big weekend, X-Men versus Scratch Pickles.
Yeah.
The first ITF also. It was all in conjunction. So that was it. All my eggs were in that basket. And I said, I am for sure taking this. This is it. This is my chance. This is it. This is a chance for me to get a world title. This is it. And I go to New York. Was doing all right. I made it. I think, Rhett, you were in the battle too. We both went out there and battled together, and we made it. Both had good runs, and I made it to the finals. I ended up in the finals against Total Eclipse. Now, I am more than proud to say I lost to Total Eclipse. He's one of the fucking greatest motherfuckers out there. Yeah, so I'm not talking about the judging. The outcome was the outcome, but fast forward, I did lose that night. People could talk about, what it is. I believe it was the right decision that Total Eclipse won. My whole thing is I walked away from that devastated. I literally, on the low, guys, I went back. I was staying at my man Jab's house, DJ, my man Joe, DJ Jab from Fat Beats.
What up, Joe?
Literally just crashed in his spare room. And I remember just, I watched the Pickles after that. We were there all night at wherever the venue was. That shit took until 5 in the. So, by the time I get back to Joe's and, I go to my room and have a quiet moment finally, I remember broke down and just cried myself to sleep. Fuck, man, that was mine. What the fuck? Damn. Being mad about how it went down. Mm-hmm. Being mad all of a sudden, we were supposed to have 3 rounds. It turned into 1 because the Pickles had to battle, and I was getting all bent out of shape and overthinking it. And I put so much stress on wanting to win. And I remember, I don't know how long it took me. And then Melo, also remember before DMC, we had the Vestax battle.
Yeah.
And we had an amazing battle, but I lost that one too to you, which I'm proud of as well. I'm honored to lose to my brother. But so 3 big wins in a row, and I had it in my head. I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. And I ended up in a really dark place. And I remember I just, from there I was like, you know what? I don't even know if I wanted to battle anymore. And I shifted my attitude a little bit. I went back to why I really started battling. And I thought to myself, what really drove me? And it was I just wanted to be on a DMC tape. And every time I'm on a DMC tape, I want to put a different video on, different routine for every time. I don't want to do the same ass fucking the Peter Piper or whatever. I want to do new shit and put new fucking chapters down on these tapes. And that's what really used to drive me when I first got into it. Yeah. I just want the X-Men to know me. I want Kubert to know me.
Yeah.
I want Flash to know me. Mm-hmm. When I got caught up in trying to win. So I remember I shifted my attitude and I went for it. ITF became a much more different thing the next year. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Alex and Posh.
Oh yeah, it was categories the next year.
They turned it into a way more stepped up competition. It was in Frisco. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden there's categories. There's beat juggling and scratching and teams and then a head-to-head contest. And I said, fuck it. I'm gonna take one more stab at it this time, but I really don't care. love DJing still. I got my crew. You know what I mean? I think I was starting to do shows at Evan Rock. I saw the bigger picture. You know, I was like, it's not the end of the world winning a battle. I'm like, but you know what? I'm going to go for it. And really the reason I really went for it, because during this window, I also created Blind Alley during this window.
Yeah.
One of the greatest juggle routines
Classic.
of all time. If you're not knowing people,
Game
look that
changer.
up real
Game
quick.
changer.
DJ
You know,
Babu.
So all that losing, you know, really led to me like, you know, trying to push myself and get back to the real root of why I was doing this, was to lay down styles. And what can I say? I went to the ITF. I won juggling. I won scratching. I won teams with us, and I really didn't care. And it came to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my point of the story is, guys, is like, you know, I felt this. You know, maybe, you know, that was the universe telling me I had my sights on the wrong prize here. You know what I mean? And you know I still deep down, I think I wish I was a DMC world champ. You know what I'm saying? I wish I won this title, had that title. But at the end of the day, I really am so grateful for, you know, I don't even know how many times like people like tell me about Blind Alley up to now. Like, you know, I'll take Blind Alley over a world championship any day at this point. I can't I look at that routine now and I'm like, I don't even know where the fuck my mind was to even create that. And it was better than winning any belt or title. You know what I'm saying?
That routine changed the game, and it also set the tone, I want to say, for beat juggling, because I saw it from the outside looking at you guys, and I saw beat juggling change for every DJ that came in battles after that because of the way you put together Blind Alley.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And I think that speaks a lot. It speaks volumes, man.
Thanks, man. And I realized the inspiration was because all the routines I had made up until when I lost all those battles, they were all made with the intention of like, I'm gonna win.
Right.
This is gonna make me win. When I made Blind Alley, I just went back to like, you know, I'm gonna get super enhanced, close my eyes, and I'm gonna make some shit that's gonna make fucking Melo like go, what the fuck? It's gonna make Rob Swift go, what the fuck? It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when that became my goal, you know, everything, like, I think the universe recognized it, and it, you know, and it blessed me in a different way. So, you know, for all our listeners out there, like I said, all the competitive DJs especially, like, you know, think about making your contribution to the art and culture versus that the glory of it. You know, the glory comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it really comes to those who really are first and foremost really trying to push the art and
That's right.
and paying that homage to this beautiful art form that we have DJing. You know,
I'd like to add something like what you're saying. I like to say the same thing with D, because I know D, you used to battle before too as well, right?
Yeah, so I do have a story, but go ahead.
No, I mean, it's in some ways it kind of reminds me also the same thing about what Bab was saying in terms of like, I remember you saying like, I'm gonna stop battling, I'm just gonna concentrate in more scratching and just develop myself as an artist or as who I am.
Yeah.
And I know like over the years, I mean, we always know you were like one of the dopest scratchers. I mean, I always say like you were like our secret weapon because, you know, but what's incredible is like you may not have won a title, but you're like considered like one of the universe best scratch DJ.
I don't know about that, man.
I mean, that, for me,
no, you go ahead and accept that, D Style.
Yeah.
Go ahead and accept that real quick.
You know, I mean, like what I'm
you
saying,
are the best, brother.
The best.
The best.
I mean, you.
Sorry.
I mean, I want to say too is also like, I mean, saying you making Phantasmagoria is one of the best DJ concept album ever, to me at least.
Man, thank you.
You know,
this isn't about me though.
but you know what I'm saying.
It's about hard lessons.
No, what I'm saying is like you said something because you used to get. I remember you saying like you used to get frustrated, you know, about all the battles and stuff.
I did. I mean, my last battle was 93, and that was my first DMC and my last DMC, and that kind of crushed me. So I'll explain the story. So 93, me and Shortcut drive down to LA, and that's the West Coast DMC. And in that battle is myself, Short, 8-Ball, Quest, Fatbox, Rectangle, Disc, a couple other dudes. And that's actually when I met you guys. Well, I met Rhett and Curse. And stupid me and Shortcut decided to take enhancements, drop a psychedelic enhancement. My first time ever taking a psychedelic.
The day of the battle.
At DMC, yeah.
At the DMC.
Yeah, in the bathroom, we dropped
Sick.
a psychedelic.
There's the line, man.
Yeah.
Step over that line real quick.
And I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And I felt like I was ready for this battle. Like this is when I was really at my peak as far as battling, and you know, I had routines and juggles, and I get up there, and that's when it starts to really kick in, man. And I'm
Lost.
Yeah, like, you know, you get the jello tingling going on, and I'm on stage and the lights are
Stuck.
Yeah, it was a fucking disaster, man. So that was the first DMC and my last, and after that, I vowed to go back to the drawing board and just reevaluate myself, because it was just
Hard lessons.
That's a very hard lesson, man. But anyways, and that's why I was really when you guys, you know, when I met you guys, and you guys were really you guys had that hunger for battling, and that's kind of when I already like lost it. You know what I mean? I was just like, you know what, I just want to have fun again, because battling is just, I don't know, it's such a
That
bad
actually makes
experience.
sense.
Stressful.
I don't think I knew that story. That makes a lot of sense, because I remember you,
Yeah.
like, us talking about you competing, and you just like, you were just over it.
I was over it, yeah, and that's probably why.
Okay,
Just stupid
No, that makes
decision,
sense.
hard
Yeah,
lesson.
Yeah,
right
hard
there.
lesson.
Hard lessons.
Hard
Thanks, Rhett.
lessons.
Yes.